up, everybody? Well, here we are once again at the end of another work week, and you may hear some loud cars in the background because it's Friday night, and there are some folks out there who like to compensate for the unfortunate fact that you can't drive fast on these roads around here because the roads aren't big enough in this neighborhood. But hey, that doesn't stop people from redlining cars now, does it? So anywho, so yeah, I am here today to enjoy some cold beverages at the end of a long, hard work week, specifically Crystal Pepsi, the re-release that I missed last summer when it came back out. Now, Crystal Pepsi is, I was around for the original Crystal Pepsi. I was a little kid back in those days, and I thought that, you know, clear cola was kind of neat, that you get all the taste of soda in something that looks like water. Or you could take the label off and go trick your boss or something along those lines. I think there was a diet Crystal Pepsi as well. I tried that too. But, you know, I heard that this stuff is coming back out, and I've seen, you know, the food dares, or people like drink a 20-year-old Crystal Pepsi and whatnot. And it was... So, you know, I figured if this stuff was getting re-released, I'd pick up... I'm not really a big soda jerker much anymore these days, but I figured I'd pick up like a bottle or two. Got another one over there that'll just stay in the background after I open this one up. Now, to compare the two, I also picked up a regular Pepsi in the... this is the one with... Does this have aspartame or sucralose? Oh no, this is real sugar. Regular stuff. I'm too used to diet drinks. But anyways, yeah, so I actually picked up a regular Pepsi in the break room at work today. So... just as a control, you know, to compare the taste of this versus the original stuff, I have reason to believe, based on what I'm seeing on these bottles, that basically all these folks really did was take out the caramel coloring and things along those lines. We'll check it later. But this stuff does contain caffeine. So I went and bought this bottle and that bottle last night, but I didn't want to drink any of it because last night was a work night. Well, it's Friday now. Who cares? Let's knock a few of them back. As far as Pepsi itself is concerned, you know, my roots with soda go all the way back to preschool. My dad introduced me to soda when I was like 4 years old. If I was good at preschool, we'd stop for a Pepsi at a Cumberland Farms on the way home. So it's, and of course, I was new to carbonated drinks. I was like, ugh, why does it taste like this? Dad's like, it's supposed to be fizzy, you know. And eventually I started going on purpose. You know, he just cracked up. I was like, oh man, darn it, kid. Don't try, if you can't handle soda, don't even try beer. Well, you're gonna be living off water the rest of your life, kid? Come on, man up. Well, time to man up all these years later. No. I was around for the original Crystal Pepsi. I've seen the food dares, and let's see if my views on clear cola have changed now that I'm thinking this might just be a big overloaded nostalgia gimmick. Crystal Pepsi, let's check it out. At least this isn't 20 years old or anything. So, got the other bottle there for show. Alright, cheers everyone! For the first time, after all these years, yeah, it smells kind of like Pepsi too. For the first time after all these years, Crystal Pepsi in 3, 2, 1. It actually tastes a little different than the regular stuff. Of course, this stuff has gone flat. This stuff has gone flat, but I think there's a bit more of an issue with, you know, sugar residue or stuff from this. But yeah, this is flat, but this is kind of sweeter. Darn. Then again, it's 250 calories per bottle. From a caloric density perspective, this stuff is almost as bad as eating a hamburger patty. So it's, hey, it's pretty good stuff. I wonder if there's going to be a diet version. I'd get that in a heartbeat. I don't know if Pepsi's bringing that back or not. Very handily impressed. It does taste a little different from regular Pepsi, though. And I actually prefer the clear stuff over its caramel-colored brethren, just to compare one last time. Not even close. They're not just because the regular Pepsi went flat. This stuff's a heck of a lot better in terms of being, well, the thing is, there's probably some folks out there who like, hey, look, no artificial coloring, woohoo! Yeah, it's basically the sugar water that Pepsi always has been all these years. A little bit more honest, so to speak. Hey, you want to drink sugar water? Here you go. I like this, though, better than regular Pepsi. Maybe if I brush my teeth a little more and get a little more exercise, I can enjoy this during its its rerun this go round after missing it last summer. I wonder if Pepsi's gonna do some kind of diet Crystal Pepsi or something. Maybe there is one on. I could buy like a case on Amazon or something like that. I would totally get that stuff. Obviously in bottles. You don't want to be drinking this stuff out of cans because, ooh, it's clear. But anyways, yeah, very, very impressed with Crystal Pepsi, the reboot. I thought it was just going to be a gimmick, but it isn't. Let's compare ingredient lists. So, carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, of course. No caramel color, though. Sugar, phosphoric acid, caffeine, so citric acid. Is it in this too? Oh, that's what's missing. Maybe that's one of the differences here. Natural flavor, whatever that means these days. Caffeine and gum arabic. Differences: 250 calories per bottle for both of them. Ugh. Ye old soda. 90 milligrams of sodium, 55 milligrams of sodium, 69 grams of carbs for both, 69 grams of sugar for both. So yeah, and the little things that this stuff says is partially produced with genetic engineering, stuff like that. Caffeine content, they both have the same, 63 milligrams per 20 fluid ounces. So I'm going to finish this one off and then get into this stuff, but no more than one of these at a time. Probably save the other one for tomorrow or something. But I gotta see if there's some kind of diet Crystal Pepsi returning to shelves. You know what? Let's chug the rest of this, because this is flat as all heck, and then get back to that other stuff. If I'm up half the night because of the caffeine, who cares? Do some more like tinkering with stuff and things like that. Considering I lived off a Diet Coke with lemon in college, this should not be hard at all. I'm a little older now, though. Yeah. Oh, man. I get heartburn and indigestion from that, let me tell you. Alright, now back to the good stuff. This is awesome. I'm going to have this stuff with supper. Save the rest of it. This one can go back in the fridge. And I'm going to see, is Diet Crystal Pepsi back as well? Let's look it up. Nope. Maybe Canada, but it looks like Crystal Pepsi, as we've come to know it in the last couple, or several months actually, is basically a hee-hee-ha-ha nostalgia trip, limited time only. What a waste. I mean, you know, I don't really drink regular soda anymore, especially with nearly a burger's worth of calories per bottle. Sorry, it's just not my thing. But hey, it's cool to get at least one of these and at least get to experience this at least once during this post-YouTube era. Yeah, one more of this and I think I should probably have some real supper, although 2 of these would probably be close to it. Classic American nonsense that leads to obesity. See, if I drink both of these, this is almost as much calories in just liquid as in like a skillet meal or something along those lines. 500 calories versus like 700 something for like a garlic noodles or something along those lines. But that's another discussion for another day. So it's great to finally, after all this time, be reacquainted with Crystal Pepsi through something other than like those Food Dare videos. Oh, I'm gonna drink a 20-year-old Crystal Pepsi. Go, 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 go. So it's certainly, you know, some of these extreme eating channels could probably double as extreme hurling, but that's another discussion entirely. And probably something more fit for the radio style series, which probably will not happen tonight, because I'm sure I'll have the sand in the throat effect after downing the rest of this thing. So, if you can find it, check it out for either a nostalgia trip or something besides the usual. This isn't the only clear cola on the market. I mean, there is, like, Sprite and stuff, but every so often, it's worth, you know, checking out just to see what folks can do in terms of cold beverages these days. Alright, that's enough Crystal Pepsi for now. That's, you know, there's plenty other things I could be making videos about here, so this is MultimediaJay, signing off. Thanks for stopping by.